Hello, welcome everybody. It's what day is today?
Friday.
It's Friday. That means it's time for the Mike and Audrey show. That's Audrey.
That's Mike.
I don't know how much of they heard because this cat just muted us. Probably all of it. Definitely enough. Certainly enough, right?
Okay.
Hey, stop it.
You should not have gotten the touch thing.
I know. Well, I didn't anticipate this cat bumping into the mute button all the time.
Bump it, yeah.
This cat right here. There's a rest of a cat in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep. So, welcome everybody. It is Friday. So, yeah.
We're here.
Yeah, we made it. This feels wrong. That did the software again. It screwed up everything again.
Yeah.
Good times.
I'm very much on the edge here.
You really are, and I don't know why I can't.
I'm in the same spot, so.
I know, you're always in the same spot. I don't know what's going on here. Do that? That's better.
It's better. Yeah.
This is in the shot, of course, because why wouldn't it be?
We're professionals here.
Yeah, very professional, definitely on time and everything. So, yeah, welcome
Say hi to
everybody.
everybody.
Yeah, hey y'all. Hey. We got Russell and Becky and Willem and Denise jumping in, and Jim Byron and Carol Brosman and Christine. And Ruth is here, and Larry and Jerriana and Gregum and Ello and hello. And
Nailed it.
that's it. Oh, and Olive Octopus is up in here. How's it going? How is it time already? I don't know. I need another day or something like that.
Day? I thought you were going to say a few hours.
A few hours.
I don't know. Look. Yeah.
I didn't barely get anything done today. I know.
My parents are here.
Yeah, Audrey's
that helps with the not getting things
No,
done.
that didn't have anything to do with it, actually.
Yeah,
no,
they were gone
no.
for a lot of today.
Yeah, no, it was a whole scheduling thing. I've been trying to get my schedule ready for the rest of the semester, and it's not going well. So, that's the way it goes sometimes. We don't have anything new in the house. We're just going to talk about some, I don't know, whatevers. Audrey's done a little bit of new art.
Not that much this week. I wanted to do it this weekend. It's been a busy week, so.
It's been a busy week.
Yeah.
What else have we got going on? Colorverse announced the winners of their votes.
Yep, that's true.
Um,
and everyone knows what R.
It's true. Well, some people do.
Okay.
Some people do. Katie comes in and adjusts the camera and not looking. I know, right? Well, it's Logitech comes in and adjusts my camera too, and it's like, oh, you want to have some like 70-degree perspective thing? I'm like, what? No, just be a camera. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
So new inks from Andurilium. I saw there was gonna be a new set of inks from Andurilium. I didn't know that they were out or whatever. Have they been? Released? I don't know. Let's go. See Andurilium here.
Yes, Baltimore show prep indeed. Indeed. I need one.
You need one? Amore?
Yes.
Is that new?
I don't know, but I saw it and I love Amore eels.
Well, I feel like I haven't seen that one before, but I also don't know if it's new. Like,
that's a very Mike color, though. To be fair.
Oh yeah, for sure. I should probably show people, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Moray eel green. That looks like fun.
That's swamp.
Swamp, yeah,
that's
for sure.
Swamp right there.
I'm going to put it on the list. I don't know if Andurilium's going to be at Baltimore or not, but if they are,
yeah, I don't know. That's pretty far for them.
Well, yeah, they go to DC and stuff though.
That's true.
This pen just stopped working. It's been working all week. Start it again.
Swamp eel, indeed.
Yeah, Team Swamp indeed. First ink is a green right up your alley. Yeah, for sure. I saw a YouTube video from them about the new ink. First one shared today. Oh, so it's just the one. Okay, we're in trouble. So I guess it's just this one. Yeah, cool. Well, that's good. I'm glad to see that. I like
Intelligent and versatile ambushed predators.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Is there like, they got a little. Andurilium flies among gossamer wings. How about that? That's not about new stuff. So, don't know. Interesting. Well, they've at least got one. But I'm sure the Common Loon Black, this one I remember.
Yeah.
This is the one that they had to reformulate because the dye went bad. This one always looks cool, and I keep forgetting to put it in stuff.
Oh, well.
I mean, that's a nice looking ink.
That's a nice looking ink, for sure.
Yeah, looks really interesting.
Yeah.
I love this one. Got that. I've got a bottle of that on my desk right now.
Yep.
So, yeah, they got all kinds of good inks there at the old Andurilium. So... Pompadour Codinga. Yeah.
It's Pizza Friday. I've not eaten. I've literally only had donuts today.
Same. Well, I also had some coffee. I got up early and got my blood drawn. So.
Yay.
Yeah. Turns out I have blood. I know that.
I know you're shocked. Mike, you should show your shirt.
Oh.
That looks a little, I mean, not fully, but it reminds me a little bit of Riffy. Not in, like, the stripiness, but, like, in her facial expression, sometimes she gives that face.
She's like...
Yeah. Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. All the... I mean, we can add porch cat update to our list of things. Yeah, porch cats are no longer porch cats. They're indoor cats still. I took them to the vet this week to get boosters. That's why I was late for all of my twitches.
Yep.
Because they were all at the wrong time.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're all doing fine. They're a little, a couple of them are a little bit mad at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Audrey helped me with Riffy, put her in the catio, because otherwise I would have to like chase her around and she would hate that.
Yeah,
The
that's
hair is
true.
too long.
I'll be cutting it this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, they're doing fine. Riffy didn't care that I put her in the catio. I thought that she might be a little upset by that. No, she seems totally fine. The normal to me, but with my parents here,
yeah. So the same day, Audrey stuffed her in a catio. I stuffed her in a box, took her to the vet. She got shots and stuff, and then came home. And then Audrey's parents came with a little dog, and she's just like, this has been a weird day.
She doesn't mind dogs. The dog does. I mean, the ruckus that our house is not conducive to brand new indoor cats right now. So they're a little skittish. But Stripes doesn't care much. Stripes is more, yay, I love people and things will pet me.
He's been all up in everybody's face.
Yeah.
So, how are the new porch cats are not feeding? I actually forgot to put this back in the camera, so I don't know.
I haven't seen them.
I haven't seen them either.
Last for a couple weeks ago, I've not seen any cats.
That was just last week, I think.
Was it last week?
Yeah,
no,
with the snow
last
and
week
stuff.
was Friday. I was home last Friday.
Yeah, I know.
And the week before that is when I saw the porch cats.
Oh. Well, we had the camera footage of them. So, I haven't seen them otherwise. I did see the weird scruffy one sitting by a sewer the other day, but, yeah. Anyone
Greg
else?
needs to get an updated MMR shot. I had to get one, too.
Yeah, there's real nice. There's real nice measles outbreak going on in Texas, which is super cool, because, vaccinate your kids or whatever. Don't be stupid. Anyone else hear about monographic pens will be harder to purchase in the U.S.? I haven't heard that. No. I have heard that they are going to be dropping their distributor or not renewing that contract or something. But that's all I know. There's something from I heard it. I heard it through the grapevine from a Pen Boutique blog poster.
Pen Chalet.
One of those places. Yeah, from an email that I don't think I read. So I just kind of heard that, but I don't know anything else about it. So who knows? Who knows? That doesn't mean they're going to be harder to purchase. I mean,
I've been having a fun day having to deal with your Facebook stuff, fans.
Yeah.
It's been a fun day.
Yeah, people are losing their minds. So.
Yep.
Fishing on contracts ended. Yeah, I mean, it's a long time. Maybe they just want to do like a lot of the other brands do and just kind of sell direct. I don't know why they couldn't necessarily, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that would make it harder to get them. I mean, there are lots of brands that sell direct and they're not hard to get at all. So
yeah, they just have to have a bigger infrastructure for shipping and etc.
I guess.
Well, I mean, sending a big shipment straight to one other brand who distributes and sending it all over the world and knowing regulations, things for that.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's not hard, and people do it all the time, but that's just going to be the biggest step that I can see for them having to deal with it.
They probably have to hire somebody to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's cheaper than paying Kenro to do it. No idea how any of that stuff works, actually, on distribution end. No real idea at all. It might mean that they're less expensive, or that they're not less expensive, but they just use that extra cash to hire somebody. I don't know. Because
I got the shipping now, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they'll say, probably.
Because if
if
there's a middle broker in there, then it's that's gonna eat up costs and stuff. So who knows? Yeah, I do Blue Sky too, but there's at least one community that's only on Facebook that I'm in, and so that's kind of why I kept it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna, I tend not to be on that place very much, but
But yeah, a lot of the hobby things that I'm in also have groups that, I mean, yeah.
Like for whatever reason, like the backpack community is really only on a Facebook group. That's kind of it. That's the only thing. I just got involved with the usual social media's Discord account. Yeah, Discord I think is pretty good. Pretty good. Blue Sky's great. I'm a big fan of Blue Sky. I think it's nice. Yep, it's real good. Very curatable, good lists. Seems good. The blocking is very nice. So, yeah, it's good. Oh, another thing I did this week is
that's right.
my blog got a little bit of an update.
Yeah, a little bit.
Believe it or not, there is a blog that I have. Even sometimes I even upload stuff to it.
I mean, yeah, this year you've been doing good so far.
I put up like technically 3 posts.
Yep.
Well, yeah, 3. Counting this one, I'm just like, I don't know.
It's more than last year.
What's going on here? That is more than all of last year. So I just like Blogger so hard that I switched over to another place. Finally, my URLs and stuff got all switched over. So now it's it's new. So I'm gonna be uploading stuff there. So that'll be fun. So if you want to do blog stuff, the Inkdependence.com is back kind of hopefully in action.
Read instead of listen.
Yeah. How to sign up? You don't really sign up for it. You just go to the web page. There's no kind of sign up stuff.
There used to be there's feeds
There was like an RSS feed or something.
Yeah, but I don't know about that anymore. Really.
Yeah, those services have kind of just gone away.
Yeah.
Like they don't. I stopped using them when Google Reader died, and that was probably like 10 years ago. So, yeah, I don't know. I never used that. It's the same, just inkdependence.com. That's all it is. Yeah, there's no signing up for anything. I do have a little login link, but honestly, it doesn't do anything. I just haven't gotten rid of it yet. So
that ink that you have there sort of reminds me of my nails a bit today.
Oh yeah, put them on the. Yeah, it kind of does.
A little bit with the.
It's not shimmery, but yeah, it's got some of the blues.
But it has some of the tones in it.
Let's see,
that,
I don't think I have a way to show both. No, I don't. Sadly, I don't. Not on this setup. But anyway, you have to remember instead of getting notices. Well, that's true. You don't get a notice, but it's fine. It's also not. The other thing about it is that there's no crunch to go and be there. Yeah. It'll also be mostly stuff that I, review other places too, like the YouTubes and whatnot. But some people like looking at inks and stuff in a very static, here's a picture of a thing. I like that too, especially when I'm shopping for inks. That's why I use Kelly's blog so much for that.
You're not alone. I do that as well.
Yeah. You got a quack. Yeah, sure.
Yums this Sunday.
Oh yeah, we'll have Universal Yums this Sunday. So if you're a person who wants to yum along with us,
I want to say it early before
we forget
the drop off as people go to dinner, etc.
Yeah.
So
hey, what time do you want to do that?
Whatever fits. I don't have to call my parents, so
it doesn't
matter.
We'll have Yums with Deb and Burl. Deb can taste things now, so no more cheating.
Yeah. Hopefully have weird stuff.
Well, it's turkey, so it's gonna be good.
Oh, that's true.
Turkish snacks are always good ones. They are sometimes unusual, but always good. So
that's true.
Yep. So that's pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty good. Hatefin people indeed.
We never decided a time.
Yeah, what time do you want to do it? Let's do it 4, I guess, because your parents want to eat early usually.
That's true. That's fine.
Yeah. So let's just do that. And let's get 2 boxes. No, we only got 1 box. You got 2 boxes? Well, I wonder if they're the same. Have you opened them? Open them.
I've not seen the tiny dachshund.
No, he's probably under a blanket at the moment. Last time I saw him, he was under a blanket, or last time I knew where he was. So.
Yeah.
That shows taste buds are back. Yeah, at least most of the time. She says sometimes it goes away, but most of the time she can taste stuff.
Yeah.
So, trying to get the plague, y'all. Or the flu, or any of the other things that are going around right now. Teaching at a school, I don't touch people. I wear a mask.
Do you normally touch people? Did you touch people before the plague?
Every once in a while somebody would want to shake a hand.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I used to have students every once in a while that would come up and want to shake a hand after the class, hey, good class.
What?
Yeah, that had that. Yeah, they used
that
to
is wild.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I try not to do that. I don't pass things out anymore because I don't want people touching stuff and whatnot and then passing it back to me. So I don't pass things around. Really? Well, I don't know. Every once in a while there'll be a case or something that I'll pass out. But
do you want to go get Oscar? I think other people want to see Oscar.
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead. But yeah, I ain't got time to be sick, frankly. I got too many things to do. There's pen shows every month. There's
twice a month sometimes.
Sometimes twice a month. There's classes to do. There's too much. It's too much. So I recorded 6 videos the other day. I went on a tear recorded videos. We got pen videos and ink videos coming out. So that'll be real fun. I'm psyched about some of the stuff I've been recording. I've got some other stuff that I need to record very soon. So pretty good. Olden days, you'd make internet page shortcuts on your desktop. Yeah, I do that.
He was grumpy because he was chewing a bone.
Oh, you let him bring his bone with him? Aw. Hey,
look at the tail. The little dog tail.
There it is. That's the one.
He stopped it.
Well, we can give him a treat.
Give him a treat. It's right there. Yep.
Ah.
Yep. Oh, he's very excited now.
Okay, I haven't given you a treat yet. Here, you want a treat? Let's give all the things a treat. Except for us. No treats for us.
Well, I've been having some Easter candy. Shh.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him sniffing. He's like, oh, hey, we can be friends now.
Here you go. Would you like this treat?
Don't.
He was weirdly dubious about that.
That's weird.
Here's a couple more. There you go. He was weirdly dubious about that, yep. All the animals getting treats. Husband's doing a long-term sub and has moved out temporarily to make sure he doesn't bring any germs back here. Oh, moved out. Goodness. Wow. Yeah, kids are a way a lot of people get sick.
Oh, yeah.
So
let me flip your ears back. There you go. Now you look like a regular old dachshund. Actually, dachshund's ears are always like that. But he's a tiny little... Big Floof is much bigger than this dog.
Yeah, well, he weighs like 9 pounds, so he's the same weight as Stripes.
Yeah.
But...
he literally just jumped on the counter when my mom was prepping stuff. She's like, "Ooh!"
Yeah,
so,
he does that.
Yeah,
he does. So.
Okay, I'll go put him back so he can go chew on things.
Good. Add the new site to your RSS feeder like the proper old. Oh, do you have to add a new thing, or is it? I don't actually know how that works. If anybody has questions about RSS feeders, talk to Olive Octopus, or I don't know, Google it. It's not a thing I do. Didn't do it. You guys watching Severance? Our last episode crazy. Don't be spoiled.
Not tonight.
Yeah.
But we're up to date until today's.
Well, it actually came out yesterday. But yeah, we usually watch them on Fridays after the show while we eat pizza, but we're not doing that right now because their parents haven't watched it. So
I want them to watch it because I want to watch it.
Yeah, but dropping them into the middle of the second season of Severance would be a wild ride.
Out of all shows, that would be terrible to do. Yeah.
We could just like make them mainline the whole show up until that.
Yeah, let's just start over.
There's only like 10 episodes or something in the first season.
Yeah,
it's a small season.
I wouldn't mind to watch it again. I'm sure there are things that I sort of forgotten or missed.
That's only 15 hours of TV.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
We can do that. Oh, look who's back!
Oh, look, now there's a little dash hound in here again.
Oh, look who's who wants to be friends.
Let's see if I can get both of them on the camera. Here we go. There. There's a dash hound with a cat. The cat is bigger than the dash hound.
Wow. This is absurd.
This is the smallest animal that's been on my desk.
Yeah. He knows
time.
There's candy here.
There's never been a smaller animal on the desk, as far as I know. Riff Raff is technically smaller, but she's never been on my desk that I know of.
Yeah. He's really looking for snacks here, that's for sure.
He really is. He's sniffing for snacks. What if there was a snack?
Sniffing snacks. Oh, there's a Scraggle in here, too. This is
dog?
quite an animal stream so far.
Wow. Sit. That's a good girl. There you go. Can you sit, too? Sit. Oscar, sit. Sit. You know sit. Sit.
Go on, sit.
Sit. Down.
Go on.
Shake. Can we shake? Stare at my hand. Good
boy.
job.
Good boy.
My desk looks huge now. Yeah. That's one good thing about having a tiny dog.
Ruth, this is not the first time that we've gotten more than one Yums box thinking that it was two things. Yeah, we've ordered things.
Oh, yeah. You ordered some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that too. I was like, why do they keep giving me so much tracking for this Yums box and never the rest of them? And it was because it was some, it was our Amaretti cookies. All right. See you later, bud.
Yeah.
Get out of here. So, yep. Yeah, he's a nice little dog. I like him. I was up way too early this morning, and her parents were like showering or getting dressed or getting ready.
Ruth, you didn't have to do that.
My goodness.
Hey, baby.
Thank you.
Can Scraggles who left, and maybe Oscar, or what do we feel about this? Do we allow Oscar to have a little crust?
It's kind of up to your parents, but I think the answer is like, yeah, he's gonna get some crust probably.
He's probably gonna get more crust than Scraggles, honestly.
Maybe.
And probably be about equal. So I hope that you say yes, that's okay.
Hopefully, yeah. Adopted you did in the past. Weighed 28 pounds. My goodness. This is a miniature. It's a real mini dachshund for sure.
Extra mouths to feed, we sure do. Yeah. Hopefully you're okay with it. Thank you so much, Ruth.
Thanks very much, Ruth. Thank you. Audrey's mom is actually making pizza tonight.
She is.
But in the future.
There'll still be crust.
Yeah. Got him down to 20, huh? Yeah, both the boy cats actually lost weight this week, according to the...
the last 3 weeks.
Well, yeah. Over the last 3 weeks, they lost like
most of a pound.
for each of them. which she's happy with about Stripes. She's like, yeah, Stripes is good now. She thinks Big Floof could still lose another pound, but she's like, I don't know, maybe not so quickly. I'm like, yeah, it's probably just like stress or different diet or living indoors or who knows what.
Because we don't know how much and when they were eating.
Yeah.
We put food out and just let whatever happen, and so who knows how many houses they were getting food.
Yeah, but they mostly have food available whenever they want it here too. So, and Riffy's gained about a pound. So somehow, I don't know, maybe because they don't steal our food as much because you watch them.
We watch, and we actually before when she was outside, she wouldn't want to eat when we were out there, and so they would eat her food, you know. But now she lets us sit there and watch her when she's eating. So.
If being courteous, not put his bone directly on the desk. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing to spit on this desk, likely. He did put his snoot all over my desk, and I was wiping. I was
snoot
wiping
juice?
Snoot juice.
Dog snoot juice.
He's also kind of like licking the desk, getting crumbs, likely. So it's fine now. I mean, it just looks like a desk now.
Yeah.
But, this is where he got a treat right there.
What?
Yeah, butcher block man. So yeah. Anyone near Memphis? Nope. Far. Probably the closest.
My parents are in Knoxville.
Yeah.
Not close to Memphis still, though.
Olive Octopus is in, Chattanooga, I want to say? So.
I thought it was Nashville.
Oh, that's right, Nashville.
I could be wrong.
That's closer to Memphis than the rest of us.
That's true.
So, although it's not that close to Memphis, Tennessee is a long state.
Yes, very long.
Yeah.
Yeah, Memphis is a fun place. We went there on vacation one year. It was nice.
Not Memphis.
I did.
Nashville. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Growing up. Yeah, we had
different we.
Yeah. My family went on a vacation growing up to Memphis for a while, so we got to see all the fun stuff.
That's cool.
Go on a steamboat ride on Mississippi.
How did we never do that when we were in Tennessee? When we were in Knoxville, there were like paddle boats and stuff. We never went on the Tennessee River.
I did. We took a boat ride.
We did?
Uh-huh.
Well, look at us taking a boat ride. About 200 miles to Memphis, so it's like going to Dallas or something.
Yeah, we 100% went on a boat ride.
Did we?
Yeah.
I know we went on one somewhere else. That one in South Carolina.
Charleston?
That's the one with the sea. Yeah,
we did that too, yeah.
I don't remember one.
Okay.
Cool.
Again, this was a very long time ago. When we were in, this was early, well, like maybe, late 2000 to 2009.
That's too long ago.
Yeah.
I got my pants today. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, okay. We tried them on yet?
I got new jeans, and they do fit. Yeah. Let's see if you like them.
That was a good.
They feel good. They feel good. So yeah. I've been dumped at a shelter. This one, wasn't Oscar from like a breeder or something like that. Like he was He
was definitely a foster, but I don't know his backstory. I don't remember.
I thought his deal was that he was like a breeder dog at some like like a puppy mill or some sort of weird situation like that.
I wouldn't be shocked.
He's a nice dog. He's just got like separation anxiety.
He has
a little
separation
bit,
anxiety.
But I think he's better about it than your parents think.
And it's nice that my parents are retired, and so they just take him places. I mean, not in places that he shouldn't be. Like, he's not one of those people. They're not like taking him into like restaurants and like, here, he should have his own seat, sort of thing.
I mean, they would.
I mean, al fresco, sure, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
So, I got some fun. I got some cool pants. You want to grab my pants?
I grabbed his pants.
The other ones.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been on. Look, if you've been on the search for jeans, I've been on the search for jeans that don't have stretch because I hate stretch pants. They are the absolute worst. I hate it.
I think they're just jeans now. Like, all of them have it, so I think that's just how jeans are.
Yeah, good. I thought this didn't have any. Yeah, this is. So I got some. Audrey found me some jeans that didn't have them that are reasonably priced. They're not like selvage or anything, but they're Carhartts. They're just straight up, just denim-y denim.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, just hard denim.
Yeah,
love that. It's nice. I like it. Stretch pants suck. Don't like it.
Mine that I have on right now. I mean, do you think this is a lot? I mean, that's a lot, actually.
Those are almost leggings.
No.
They look like jeans, but they are.
They're lucky, so
much.
It's not like, you know.
Yeah. No, mine were too, but yeah, they just wear out. They wear out too fast. They like all get loose and floopy around. I hate that. So, I have to go to Goodwill. Yeah.
And that's the other thing, because they're older jeans from back in the day that you could get. I mean, you have the cut might be not what you want, but in terms of the material, thrifting might be a good option.
Yeah, sure. We don't really have good thrift stuff around here. Although there is a new Goodwill place I found today when I was driving around. It's out near where our doctor is.
Oh.
It's just kind of tucked away, like you wouldn't see it unless you happen to be going that way. It's
Whenever
weird.
we go to Crazy Allen's Emporium next time, we should stop at the one that's by them. There is one there.
Oh yeah, they probably have fancier
And
stuff.
Chapel Hill is
little
higher
more
end.
A little more upscale than where we are.
Than exactly. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
near, but it's a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
I can't believe I picked the top 3. I'm impressed.
Well, so some of y'all may have seen that the Colorverse Colorvent calendar voting was, the results anyway were released for the Colorvent. Ugh, this heavy thing. I actually still have all the bottles in here. I haven't decided.
Wow.
I haven't decided what I'm going to do about it. They might just live in here. I don't know. And just I'll put this on a shelf or something.
Space, but yeah.
Yeah, well, they're all little round bottles anyway, so
What's a reasonable price for jeans these days?
These are like $44 plus some shipping.
I was going to say anything under 50.
Yeah, they ended up being like $50.
I mean, cheap, but I mean, reasonable.
Yeah, so they ended up being like $50, which is more than I usually pay for jeans, but I was like, I'll give it a shot. If they didn't fit, I'd just take them to the Carhartt store that's in Greensboro, so it's easy if they don't fit. But yeah, these are. These would be hard to store anyway because of the shape of them. Like they're not a storable shape.
They're gonna take more space because of the teardrop, which looks super cool, but it will just take more space.
Yeah, I like the bottles just fine, but they don't stack or anything. So this actually would stack anyway, or just slot into a shelf. That's probably what I'll do with it. Anyway, but they had voting for folks. I forgot to vote because I just kind of waited too long and
you
forgot
voted
about
for
it.
like the elections, but not for this.
Yeah, that's
if
right.
If we weren't listening at hard, the Colorverse thing.
Yeah.
We didn't vote for these things.
Yeah, I by the time I remember to do this, it was like voting is closed. I'm like, oh, butts. So I actually don't know what wasn't there some. What's the special surprise? I know some of y'all voted. What's the special surprise? I don't even know. I never found out.
Well, that sucks. I didn't remember that was a special surprise. I would have reminded you if I.
Right. Anyway, we did I did some videos where we ranked them, and these were actually Audrey's top 3, and they tend
in order. Yep.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Audrey picked them in order, in fact. So.
And unfortunately, I've heard from many people that they were unhappy with these being in the top 3. I'm like,
that's right. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep. Surprises.
Oh,
okay. Well, that's not nothing.
Yeah.
That's not nothing. Goodwill and Guesstimated a couple of weeks ago. Grenades? Oh, that's cool. I assume they were dummies, but this is basically Goodwill Hunting. Yeah, well, I've heard there are also good movie.
As soon as I read that too, I thought of it.
Some of the bag at have found like really good bags and stuff at Goodwill for like $5 because nobody knows what they are.
Yeah.
But I've never found anything like that. My number 2 was. Actually, these were 3 of my top 4, but this was my number 2.
See, I heard from many people that are not happy that some of the light ones weren't in there.
Yeah, there were some really good light ones in this collection. I think this was the best of them, but there were some good light ones in here. Like Morning Glow is very interesting. There are lots of interesting ones. This one is a little bit too light, although as it's been sitting in my King of Pen for a little bit, it's gotten just a little bit darker and it's way more usable. Yeah. So. But yeah, some people were upset about there being another sheeny blue, but I think it's an interesting blue color, so I ain't mad about it.
Yeah, this blue it's different enough than the normal.
Yeah,
I mean, like
the bottom of the bucket was another sheeny blue. Like a bunch of the sheeny blues fell to the bottom for us, but it looks like Celadon Cat. It's less green than Celadon Cat by a good margin. Actually, that's the other one. In my 2 King of Pens are Celadon Cat and Da Vinci. Oh no, and then White Hole. Yeah, yep. Da Vinci Glows in another pen.
Franklin Christoph.
Yeah, it's in the big Franklin Christoph. But yeah, I put them in here because these are really wet, and so I figured it'd be a good candidate to show off like
properties of the multichrome. And
like if they do work,
enough ink down.
If they work, they ought to work in there, So they've actually been in here for a little bit. The one in my this one? No, that one's I'll show you, but this is way different than Celadon Cat. So White Hole actually has become slightly more green, definitely a lot more readable. I think it's pretty good. Celadon Cat is kind of close to that a little bit. This is also a little bit darker than it usually is too. But Da Vinci Glow is much more blue than those. So, do I have it here? Yeah, I do. Look at me having things within arm's reach. And this is Da Vinci Glow. So that's from a double broad, so it's a fair amount of ink there, but yeah, I mean, I think all of them are pretty okay now, at least in the pins they're in. If you had something that was any less wet than these, it just wouldn't work out very well. I think Da Vinci Glow would be readable in pretty much anything, but these other two, a little bit dodgy. And this is way darker than it ought to be, I feel like, but I don't know, I'm going to do some more writing before I do it. I keep meaning to do the review for it, that's why I haven't washed it out of that pen yet, even though I don't really like it very much. But
well,
that's the way it goes.
That is the way it goes.
Way she goes. But yeah, those are a couple of...
Hi, Oscar.
This thing is so serious.
Authoritative.
I know. I don't even remember for which you voted. Well, oh, it's a small dog down here.
Yep, there's a small dog.
Yep. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, I'm not mad about that. This is a very good purple with some very nice shimmer in there, and this is very nice. You don't get a whole lot of golds with gold on gold that's this strong and readable. I think.
Yeah. These are the ones that are more saturated.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Yeah.
Hi, Oscar.
Yep.
You want one of these, huh?
Yep.
Too bad.
I've heard some folks say that they're disappointed that shimmers won because then now Colorverse is going to think they're going to do more shimmers, but they only had 4, so I'm not really too worried about that. I mean,
I think that they, number one, can be like, oh, shimmers, but the other thing is based on the colors of the more saturated ones, which, again, that doesn't mean...
I do kind of wish some more of the weird ones got in, but... Yeah.
I think it would be...
How do you get stuff?
I have smaller fingers.
I guess. I was to pour it out in my hand. Yeah. She tore off the corner of a bag here, and I can't get
I didn't. My mom did.
No, I couldn't get anything out of it.
So that shows how small her hands are as well.
That's true. That's true. But I was really good at pulling nibs, let me tell you what.
What?
I had a couple of nibs I could not pull today.
Mike's like, it's impossible. They don't come out. I'm like,
it's not quite what I said, but yeah.
I mean, it was implied. It was implied. And so I was like, oh yeah, just give it to me. You're like, let me just continue what I'm doing. It's just not coming out. We'll deal. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, just let me try it. And I got not my tool being this.
Your Monos?
And yeah, 2 of them.
Yep.
2 of them. Just.
Yep. They were nibs that things had dried up in. I was just letting them soak. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not in a hurry. Whatever. I didn't want to interrupt her work. But she's really good at pulling nibs. So.
It's almost like it's my job.
It's almost like it's your job, yeah. I wasn't like having like, well, also I just don't, I think I was being a little more gentle than like Audrey was with them, just because I don't like to apply the beef mitts too hard to things most of the time.
Well, I know.
So she knows exactly like what it takes to pull a nib, and I'm like, I usually know, but also I'm like, I always start off like real light, and then I'll like increase until like, I'm feeling bad about this pen and stuff now. I don't want to like mess anything up, so I just kind of back off. But
I mean, if it's one that I don't. If it wasn't ones that I've dealt with more, then I would definitely be more careful. But since I knew it was a Yovo, I know the pressure and the spots, and it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good point, Olive Octopus. Since the calendar has the normal 15 ml bottles, it doesn't feel like you're missing out.
That's true.
Because they're basically full-size bottles of
small, full. Ooh,
yeah, because this is the same thing as what you buy from Colorverse a lot of times. So, yeah. So almost knocked over her soda. Which wow, look at that! Look at that lipstick on there. My goodness, that is wild. You should work in the nib line. I know she should probably work on nibs or something. I would guess. Yeah. Jacques Herbon has some new inks.
Oh, do they? I haven't seen that.
I haven't either. I never hear anything about Jacques Herbon, ever.
Really?
Them and Deatrimentus. I never hear anything about them unless I accidentally happen upon them at a show or something like that. Yeah, I never get any news about those.
Yeah.
Raven, can you crack that nib out for you? What's that mean?
A dog.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Just chew it out there? Yeah. What's the plan for Baltimore? I'm going to go.
Yeah. Leave Thursday.
Yeah.
At some point.
Smelling pizza.
Smelling pizza.
Yeah, we're leaving Thursday, driving up to Baltimore. Then I am going to do grades because
it's that time. Apparently.
Yeah, this is not the right weekend for a pen show, but whatever, I'm doing it anyway. I got to do final grades for one of my classes, so they're doing their final exam on Wednesday, and then my grades are due on Friday, and I'm obviously not going to do them on Friday, so it's got to be done Thursday.
Yeah.
So, but it'll be fine. It's not a huge number of students. I can totally do it. It'll be all right. Yeah, so doing that, we're going to have the live stream next Friday. So next Friday, it'll probably be over by now. I'm thinking I'll probably start at like 3. That's been going pretty well.
Gives you a little time.
Gives me time, and also like at the end, like the show's not over, so if I see something I need to have, I can go get it instead of like instead of missing it like I always do. So yeah, Baltimore's a good show. It's usually fairly large, so we'll see. Yeah, Carol, either you or Beth Queen of Washi are the people that tell me about Deatrimentus. Yeah. So, since I have you here, what does that wax seal ink look like when you use it? Because I got that Diamine wax seal ink, and it does not look like what I expected it to. It is much lighter than I was expecting. I don't know if it's my nib or something, because of course I put it in a pen that I don't know, which is not a great idea. But that's what the Diamine 1/60th wax seal looks like in a swatch, which is like a very nice dark, rich red, a little bit of black edge shading sort of thing. And then that's, well, I don't know, on the camera it looks darker than it is, but it usually comes out kind of pale. And it's like kind of like almost pinkish in a lot of cases.
It looks normal to me.
This looks okay, which is weird because I can't get to any other places I've written with it. It's always paler than this. I don't know.
It just says, yep.
Not pale. Weird. Yeah, this pen must just be a little on the dry side.
Could be.
Yeah. Also, it's on the dry side, and I don't know if I can even get to the nib to make it wetter. It doesn't come apart in any way that I can find. So I don't know. I'll have to ask Coles of London if they're at.
Little open?
I mean, you can't. That's as much as the nib as you can get to, so probably not.
I mean, I could take a shim and open it up a little bit.
I mean, I've taken a little shim to it, but I mean, you can only get to the very tip of it. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
It's all hooded. I don't know. It might work. And if we can get certainly, like, this has got to come apart somehow. So I'll just ask them if they know how it comes apart.
Okay.
But I like this pen a lot, but the nib is a little bit on the dry side. So is my.
Carol wants to know what pen that is.
This is the ST Dupont Millennium Defy. ST Dupont Millennium Defy. I actually just saw these on like last chance sale over at Atlas for like $150.
Oh wow!
Which is actually less than I paid for this one. So, you know.
But is there that one?
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
Yeah. See, here it's coming off much paler and more orangey.
Yeah, it's definitely more orange.
Yeah, weird, right?
Is there any ink in the? Was it clean when?
So I think what happened here is that's right after I given it like a real thorough deep clean, and then like primed it probably is maybe what happened there. But yeah, this is more like what I usually get, which is kind of like paler, a little bit orange, a little bit pinkish. I mean, it dries a little bit darker than it goes
dark.
down.
Yeah, after it's darkening, it's starting to go down. Less orange, more.
But yeah, I like this a lot. It's a nice pen. I just want to make it wetter. I want it wetter.
She says it's the pen. Yuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be. Well, we'll figure it out. Yuck? Well, I don't know about yuck. Just needs a little bit of adjustment, probably. I did get this secondhand, so who knows? But fortunately, I do live with a nib expert here, so.
Look, I was giving you suggestions of things that I can do, and you said, let's talk to Coles about that.
Well, I think that will be, like, do you think that would work as well as if you could take the nib out and, like, get access to the actual nib? Let the record show she is shaking her head in a slightly ambivalent, but also, yeah, probably.
A hubris look? Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, that's the look of hubris, is it?
Yes, it is.
Reserve gushing inks. Yeah, maybe. Well, here you go. Here's that. Have a shim. Yeah, get nuts.
Well, I would like my microscope, but...
Oh, well. A microscope she wants now. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah,
It's definitely the nib.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Feeling super tight?
Yeah. I can't even get it through, so yes, it is definitely the nib.
Yeah, hubris or confidence. I mean, it depends on how this goes, whether it be hubris or confidence. A lot of times it starts out looking like hubris, but then she gets it right and it'll be confidence. Yeah, so that's totally fine. Are you late? No, you're just on time. You got here just in time. Stanks and Petals, welcome in. I know she is the expert. I just like to, I like to give her the best chance to do it well. So.
I have to keep playing, but
yeah.
I got it through, but I can definitely tell it's the nib.
Yeah. All right, well, good. Yeah, I don't know. But if we can take it apart, it'd be way easier, I think. But what do I know? What do I know about parting or anything else?
I did a little painting.
I did some painting.
Not much. Just
Good.
a
Talk
tiny
about your
bit.
painting. I'm going to eat these nerds because I'm hungry.
Do
I'm
it.
smelling pizza.
So the first one I did, I'm following a tutorial. You should go ahead and show the YouTube of the person I'm following. Because I had a few questions asked of who I've been following and who's teaching me to do this. And her name is Kristen Van Leuven. Kristen?
How do you spell Kristen?
Kristin. No, with the K. I said C, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I'm not thinking. Yeah. Yeah, VAN. Yep, there you go. She has a YouTube channel, and she goes through tutorials of simple ones versus harder ones on her YouTube channel. The ones that I've been following is her tiny painting series, and it's in her shorts, but she doesn't go through the whole step by step. So everything she's showing is, this is the paints I'm using. These are the colors as she goes through. These are how she mixes them. These are the paint brushes she's like the sizing. So,
I recognize some of these.
Yep. So on her Patreon for $5 a month, she goes through and you can get ad-free video. She has a group chat, and you get the full. She goes step by step with you. So, yep. So the first one I was not happy with for multiple reasons. So it's fine. I like the sky and everything else. I actually ended up doing it a second time because I was so unhappy with it. So this is the second one I did. I like the color of the sky better in this one. But one of the hard things in watercolor is either if you want to do a wet on wet technique, you have to work fast enough and have colors ready and time to keep it doing it while it's still wet. And this one, when I was doing it over here, it was supposed to be wet and it was too dry, so it wasn't diffusing the way I wanted. So in that case, what I should have done is completely dried it and then add a little wash of water without it dispersing and then starting over. But instead, I was just like powering through because she didn't do it that way, and I should have just known to do it that way.
And the whole time you were doing it, you're like, I should stop doing this. I really got to stop messing with it. And she's like, kept going.
Yeah.
I could hear her over the table.
And then definitely the water, I wasn't happy. It was the color I wasn't happy with, and then I just kept adding and then trying. Yeah. So this one is just much better when it diffused out. It has more of the granulation, which is nice, and you sort of it's supposed to have the little, where you get the frothing and the movement of water with the white. So that's the whole idea. Yeah. And that's fine. I'm not totally happy with this one either, but I am happier with this one. This is the other one I did that day, and
It's
this is
super good. So she brought this one over and she was complaining about it, and then she brings this over and hands it to him like, is this just a photograph of a window? What are we doing here?
no. Well, yes, I do like this one,
Yeah.
but yep.
You
go to Jackson's Art tomorrow, Strings and Petals. I'm so jealous. I did find out that there is a Jerry's Art wholesale in Greensboro, which I had no idea about, and so I really want to go this weekend.
I could swear we went there one time.
I don't remember it. I mean,
weird.
Yeah, I don't
know who I would have gone with.
I don't. I mean,
Yeah.
We could have.
It could have been before you moved out here, and maybe I went with Chris and some other person who was like an artist and like stopped there or something.
Sure, that's possible.
Because I don't remember buying anything there.
Yeah, it's more of an art than it is stationery / art thing.
Yeah, right.
So I wouldn't be shocked if you didn't get anything.
Yeah, it's Artorama, but it's the warehouse version. There's an Artorama in Raleigh, but then in Greensboro we have like the
wholesale. So if you spend $25 for a year, you get the whole a super good deal. Like you can buy stuff without getting it.
I thought you bought a membership.
Yeah,
it's $25.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can. You don't have to shop, but the price difference is vast. So you might, if you're gonna get a few things, even a year, you might as well get the discount card or whatever.
Thanks and Petals. If you could teleport us there, that'd be great.
That would be so great.
More than a few hours we go. And we could do different trips to get our stuff out there, but that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think this is extremely good. That's the best thing you've painted.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. When she showed that one on our Discord, I'm like, you can't have this one. Nobody's getting this one.
Aw.
It's mine. I keep this. So
my mom enjoys painting as well. When I was growing up, I was always sad because my mom would do art and stuff. Was more the artsy person than me. I was more like a sports sort of person.
Audrey's a jock.
I wouldn't say I was a jock, but I mean, I played sports. And so I just remember when I was in junior high, it was at that time you still had to take art classes, and my mom had like a thing, had a talk with the art teacher, and I remember him saying, my mom told me, this is what he said, that he's like, I'm going to give Audrey an A because I know she tries really hard.
Oh, wow.
And like it hurt my soul because I appreciate he realized I was really trying. I really wanted to be good at art.
He was also saying you weren't good at art.
Yeah. And so
it's so nonsense because she also thinks she's not good at art. I think maybe it's because of that. Like I remember a few years ago when our buddy Chris's wife had that like get together thing. And, crafting.
We made a wreath. Like we made
they had a bunch of crafting stuff. Like made wreaths and stuff. She's like, this is gonna be terrible. It's not gonna be any good. And she comes back with this beautiful little wreath that we had on our door, until very recently, because it kind of fell apart. Because I think the glue just eventually melted off.
I mean, it was sitting in the sun all day, every day, forever.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's amazing. How'd you make? She's like, I don't know, just put some stuff together. I'm like, well, it's great. And so we had it on the front door for literal years.
Yeah.
She's a great artist. So.
Well, so I was always sad that I was not good at art, and I'm not saying I appreciate having. YouTube wasn't around back then, so there was no way. I mean, it was playing around, which art still should be, but at least having a basis to expand on, watching somebody do it instead of books, which are helpful in certain ways as well. So having both is just the best. Having best of all worlds, but
super sticky note outlast of the wreath. I don't know, maybe. Well, the sticky note's also like on the inside of the railing, so it's not in the sun.
That's true.
And
the wreath has a thing in front of it, so the wind wasn't hitting it. So I think that the sticky note wins.
It might.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not getting baked like the wreath was. Like between the two doors in the sun, like bouncing off the dark door and then getting trapped by the clear one. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it got cooked sous vide or baked or something broiled for years, but.
Oh, so I'm hoping to paint this weekend. So my mom, she was saying, I love painting, but
she does acrylics or something.
She's
right?
like, I do not like watercolor. I'm not good at watercolor. So you pick the one that I'm not good at. But she is one, unlike Mike, would be like, let's just do it. I want to do it. I just want to try it. And I think having the person go through, because she knows the basics of things. So it will be easier for her to pick things up and know the layering and how you start from light and go to dark, unlike acrylic where you put dark and you put light over it. It's just different. It's the exact opposite of what she's used to. So having someone go through that, she'll probably be leaps and bounds better than me after a couple. So, yep.
Well, it says in high school we were drawing matchboxes, and the teacher looked over his shoulder and said, "You could at least try." That's savage.
See,
wow.
Yeah.
That teacher sucks.
Oh, hi, Katie. It's it's a fine line of giving criticism, but also being encouraging to early or children or anyone who's trying something. And even if they're not good at the beginning, is still giving them ways to get better, but not to slow their progress by deadening their spirit of it.
You got a C in art because you couldn't guesstimate how big the rocks of Stonehenge were compared to the door in the art classroom?
What?
Wait, like you built Stonehenge and you couldn't get it into the classroom?
Wow.
It's like you built the boat inside in the garage and then couldn't get it out? Is that what we got going on here?
See, Jim, I am not good at drawing. I found that drawing is very hard. But I don't think I'm as bad as I thought I was. Because I do draw, like, the window and stuff. I mean, it's still a window. It's not hard, but, I mean, I still had to sketch that out before. Otherwise, it wouldn't have looked like that.
Yeah. I think you got, like, it looks like it looks like a recessed window. I drew a train on the board the other day, and it was a mess.
Did people know it was a
Well,
train?
I was narrating, so yeah.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Yeah. So I get prof. I'm a professional artist now, right? Let's see if they're a goldsmith. Get wrecked, old prof who sucks. It's hard, so it could be hard on yourself. I mean,
Yeah, doing abstract is a thing that you don't always have to have a strong background in drawing necessarily. If that your thing is more abstract, that can also be cool. Yep.
Yep. Audrey has been trying to get me to do more watercolor, and I'm just not going to. So
I think that
she's like, paint with me. I'm like, no.
I think it would be better to have, again,
No.
going and just be like, let's just play around. In the beginning, it's hard to get anything good, and then you get discouraged immediately by having somebody tell, you know.
Yeah, I didn't do it perfectly the first time, so I'm out.
See?
That's my, it's a combination of both perfectionism and also kind of knowing my limits. I'm not going to be good at watercolor. It's just not a thing that's going to be working for me. I can't go from the back forward. It's just not a way I can't do it. So it's just not going to work. But
yeah, people can just draw things.
Yeah.
And just, I've always been very jealous of that.
Yeah.
Because I can draw things, but again, it's not.
I used to draw
They're
stuff
simple,
all the time.
and there's erasers for a reason. You know.
There's erasers for a reason. Yeah, I had to carve. Oh, whoa.
Ooh.
Jeez, cat. Calm down. All right, now you're getting down because you're being squirrely. I had to carve off the edges of my eraser, by the way, because it's kind of gotten hard on the outside.
Oh, yeah.
It was just
That
smearing it,
happens.
so I had to carve off the edges. This one's much better, though, this little Musgrave one. So, anyway. Oh, pencils are a thing I was messing with. Hey! What's up, Anna?
Anna.
How are you doing? Hope you're doing
Speaking of
okay.
somebody, she said that she is also doing watercolor now.
Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. Congrats. Well, here's since she's
And
starting,
again, Carol, it's not about perfection. It's about it is practicing. It's not perfect.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
No, it's probably about me
because
I'm a
I'm learning.
perfectionist. Yeah.
I know, but it's even when it's not the way you want to turn out, you learn something about it. And I did. I've learned things doing all these things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the cats, yeah, no, I got what you were doing there. Yep. Audrey painted some things, and she did real nice at it. So.
Work in progress.
Yup.
But thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
just
go
tutorial.
follow Kristen Van Leuven. It's a good way to follow, and you don't need that many paints. So if you're like, even if I'm so happy that I've heard from multiple people who are just like, you've made me go and start watercoloring it. Or I've always wanted to, and I started. That makes me very happy.
You're inspiring.
I mean,
Look at you.
I mean that's really nice.
Yeah.
That
That's
I
rad.
hope they enjoy it. That's the other thing as well. At least the knowing and trying it is a big step. And if you fail, that's fine too. But now you know if it's something that you enjoy or not.
Yeah.
And finding a hobby that works for you, you don't know until you try it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, she was eating
I
Scraggles
thought
food,
she
but
was too.
there isn't any left.
Oh.
Well, actually, there wasn't any.
No.
I don't know. What else we got going on? Anything else we're hearing you talk about? New arts, colors, that kind of thing? No. That's kind of it. That's all we got. Keep drawing. Well,
I am so distracted by the smell of pizza.
it's really...
It's a strong smell of good pizza. So.
Yeah, I smell a lot of dough cooking right at the moment, so...
Yeah, it's bad. I've not been drawing every day or doing stuff. By the time with my commute, traffic has been awful this week. It was not a good traffic week in the morning and at night. And working out because I knew my parents were going to be here. So basically, I plan on doing a lot more art this weekend. So I was not able to do it earlier this week. So hopefully, well, next you won't see it. Next week you won't, but the week after, hopefully I'll have even more to show. Because I do want to bring my watercolors with me again, like I did last time.
Good.
Because I have a little setup that these little silicone cups that you can fill and do have water wherever.
She's got a little backpack that fits her
all my stuff.
watercolor stuff. It's nice, yeah. Love the sharing of more art. Oh, yeah, for sure. Totally fun.
Love the Pony Club. Definitely follow Olive Octopus. She does great work
Pony
on
Club.
too.
Yep, real fun.
Yep.
Real fun. Hey, if you're gonna be coming to Baltimore and there's something you want to see that we have, let us know. Drop me an email or something. Hit me up on the Discord. Let me know, and I will try to bring that in. Don't have to worry about apologizing for typing. It's not a problem at all. Like I'm also not great at typing, frankly. So it's it's fine.
It's quick.
Yeah, who cares?
Things are flowing here, so if you don't get it out then, it might be missed.
Don't even worry about apologizing for it. It's fine. We'll figure out what you mean, probably. And if we can't, we can't.
Yeah.
How long have you been painting? You went from painting with ink since forever to going to watercolor last year. Oh, not very long. Since, like, what, December?
Maybe November?
Maybe November you started.
So probably about November.
Yeah, it's only a few months.
Yeah.
Like 3 months? 4 months? Yeah.
Yeah,
4 on the outside, yeah.
I started with very simple things. I put my all my paintings in a box here. So if you want to, that's my inspiration for you is
get a box, fill it with paintings.
So it was like this. This is one of my first ones, as well as just doing simple.
Yeah, those are probably firster.
Yeah, so it's simple.
There's a whole bunch you don't have anymore because we made them into Christmas gift tags.
Christmas gift tags, yeah.
Which my aunt kept every one of.
Did she actually keep them?
Oh yeah.
For
absolutely.
what though?
To have. Because she likes
She's
your little watercolors.
Family.
She likes your little watercolors and stuff. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna, she's putting them in frames or something.
And here's this little bird, and this is the one that has that weird plastic.
Oh yeah.
Paper, but it's not paper because it's plastic. Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah.
To have. That's right. Here, don't forget this one.
Oh.
Yeah. No, we sent her another little painting, and she was like, I put it in the stamp envelope so it's nice and protected while I find a frame for it, etc. So, yep. I do have some of my grandmother's paintings up on the wall here beside us, actually.
And you could definitely follow this Kristen Van Leeuwen. She, again, goes through the whole steps of everything from sketching and going start to finish every single thing. You could, if I can, you can. Trust me.
Yeah, totally. I've got a bunch of my grandmother's paintings actually around here.
Yeah,
like,
you do have. We have them
hidden back behind doors and
closets and stuff.
I don't think I have any closets.
No,
There's some behind. No,
behind the bed. Frame,
yeah, behind the bed. Yeah, the closet's not safe enough. I don't want to. Yeah. So, yep. Trying to be your favorites on a wall. Bought a bunch. Yeah, no, we're doing that. Yep, that's happening. We're working on that. So those pelicans. Yeah, it's a bunch of pelicans on a pier. Yep, she would go and do painting. That one actually. Yeah, it's acrylic.
Yeah, your family has several artists in it. Like your Aunt Marge, she is definitely an artiste. And your grandma,
Yep. Yeah, and like my cousin's daughter is a big artist.
But yeah, she is too. She's actually
my cousin Rebecca is like a professional artist now.
She was so much better than me now than when she was like a young child.
Well, yeah, but she'd been doing it forever, like all the time. She had nothing else to do.
She loved it. Yeah, she's so good at it.
No, Madison is an incredibly good artist, and I told her years ago she painted something like, "Let me buy that." And she always thought I was kidding, and she would never sell it to me because she's like, "No, you're kidding." I'm like,
"But that's what everyone thinks."
I know. I'm like, you tell me how much money you want for that, and I will buy it.
People have said, "Oh, could I buy that?" I'm like,
"Yeah."
Well, why? Number one, why? And number two, I mean, thank you, but why?
I mean, for Madison, so she buy more paints or something. I know she was like a tween
really,
or something at the time.
If you're an artist, it's buy more paper is the thing. Yeah, I get that good paper, and that's you deserve to use the good paper. Use it. And I don't care what you say. You're like, oh, if you don't practice with the good stuff, you're not going to realize you're getting better because you're getting held back by the paper.
That means you strings and pedals, break out the arches.
Yes, do the arches or the Saunders. It's worth it, or whatever you find. But generally, all artists seem to think that those are very good.
First disposable income went straight into your friends' artwork commissions. Yeah, I have some section of my students' artwork. Like this Fallout guy up here was a student. I have a Mercy that she painted that's over there. It's kind of in a shelf because I haven't got it hung up at the moment. Yeah, but yeah, I did that too. So
no, it's not. It's not too precious. You
gotta use it,
and that's part of the reason why this.
If you don't use it, it'll go bad.
It's the tiny painting. She's reminded us. This is a 3x3 painting. So if you get a 3x, you're getting so many paintings out of one page. So if you don't do it well, it's only one tiny part of a page. So that's really not much when you think about it. But when you have a huge piece in front of you, then you get that. Oh, I don't want to mess this up. But a tiny one, it doesn't matter. There's not that pressure you're putting under yourself to be like, I can't mess this up. And I don't like that feeling either. So that's why the tiny paintings works. Oh, what happened?
That grape one is so sour.
Well, sometimes they are that way.
I wasn't expecting it to be sour. It's nerds.
I don't think oil paints go bad. I think those are still good to go, likely.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are probably just fine. If they're not, you can just like juice them up again, I think. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I've got a bunch of those paintings around.
Yeah.
I haven't hung most of them up because they're big and heavy, and I'm kind of worried about them falling down.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like a lot of them are like in frames and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Big frame. Yeah.
she had a whole craft room that she built at her house, and it was, I mean, it was very large, but it was also had these like narrow shelves for putting in artwork, and so.
Oh yeah.
And they went back so far, like none of us had any idea how much art was in there.
Oh really?
Yeah, a lot of it I think went to the estate sale. My dad got some of it. Marge might have taken some, but like I took a bunch because I really like it. Yep. So, yeah, do the same. Use arches and balking food.
Yep.
Well,
got to cut it to long size so you. I mean, Yep. Get wall anchors. Yeah, we might have to.
I know. I'm so chicken about that though. I just know I'm gonna miss a stud or something, and it's gonna be a nightmare.
Take the whole thing down.
Well, I want to hang that clock that I got. I have that regulator clock. A really nice, like, tick-tock swinging pendulum regulator clock.
Does it work?
I don't know if it does. I won't be able to know if it works until I can hang it. Because it has to be, like, hanging to make the thing swing. Otherwise, it won't. So, I don't know. You have a favorite wall anchor? There are some cool ones out there. Let me know what your favorite one is. Put it in the Discord. I want to know. Because I am chicken. I've got a bunch of them, actually, around. I just like too chicken to try them. So... Stud finder. Yeah, it just keeps going off every time I hold it is the problem. I can't really use the stud finder. It just, it's just really...
Katie's just sitting here staring you in the face.
Yeah, the stud finder's really overstimulated. It's, there we go. There's a cat.
There she is.
There's a cat. If you're like, hey, how do you store your pens? And it's like mostly this.
Yep.
And also some of that.
Did you see how skinny her tail is? Look how skinny this whole tail is. Like, she's mostly belly, little tail.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think we probably ought to call it kind of early today because of the smell of pizza is really getting to us.
Yeah.
But also, we definitely need to do some Mad Libs.
Oh, okay.
Because it's been a couple of weeks, and we'll never get to the end if we don't do them.
That's true.
Do you want to pick a day?
Just it's like cut the deck.
Yeah, just cut the deck.
Notes to teacher.
Nice. Look at how sharp this pencil is.
It's very sharp.
It's so sharp. I may have a video coming out about pencil sharpeners.
He ended up giving me the crappy pencil. I had a Blackwing, and then he gave me a crappy one that I used for that.
Well, it's because it was sharp.
It was sharp, but it has the worst eraser on it.
You should use the eraser that I gave you.
It's in the cup that has all the art stuff in there. It's down at the bottom. I don't know.
All right. Let's see. Can I do this? Yes, I can, I think. This is not really on a swivel. There we go.
Name of teacher.
Yeah. So, but give us some things. Noun, pony. I did also maybe take
Splendid.
it because you're using up the whole
Deplorable.
eraser.
Parker. Herbert.
That point was too sharp. A person in the room. Herbert.
Number 42. We need several numbers, too. Ms. Joyce. Wopex. Frankenstein. Ghastly. McDonald. -39. 151. I hear Stripes. I almost said Nose. So Stripes sometimes sounds like Mr. Nose when he was doing lamb chop sounds. Stripes does that too, and I immediately just didn't even think about it, and I was like, oh, that's Nose. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
Aliens, Teal.
Got it.
Oscar, Chartreuse, Handsome. Crimson. I can't talk.
We got colors covered.
3 million.
We need part of the body, a verb, and some plural nouns.
Boop. Boop in that face.
Boop.
Washi tape for noun. Inky yingy. Eye, thumb, earlobe, belly button, fingy. Oh, I think she meant fingy. Yeah.
I have so many inky fingies at the moment. I got
Yeah,
this
you really
one's
do.
this one's got pink all of my cuticle there. This one's got blue down in here.
The cuticle's
This
the
one's-
only place. Yeah.
This one's purple. I can't wash it out of those areas. Like it just stays.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yep.
been collecting it this week.
Grackle.
Oh, we need a part of the body.
We had plenty of
grackles.
bodies. We had eye, thumb, earlobe, belly button, or fingers.
Belly button is the funniest.
Okay. Hemlock trees. Stunning.
We need
Artists.
we need a verb.
Fireplace.
Stun is a verb. All right, we got it.
Got it? Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Where's my pencil cap? Are you sitting on it? No.
No.
Here you go. Right there. There we go. Good girl. Oh, it's right here.
Oh, I was like, I don't see it, actually. Okay.
Yep. All right. So, you ready to read it?
So you want me to read the other part? So I'll
Yeah.
read. Dear,
Ms. Joyce.
I'm writing to ask you to excuse my son
Herbert.
from math class. Trying to do his homework has given him a pain in the...
Belly button.
This has caused him to be unable to use a...
Pony.
He is just like his
Deplorable.
father, who adds
151.
And-
42.
and always comes up with...
Negative 31.
If you can excuse him, he will stay after school and up to
What? He'll stay after school and stun
the blackboards and dust the...
Frankensteins.
Dear principal, please forgive my daughter for missing her
Splendid.
classes yesterday. I had to take her to the dentist to get her
Grackles.
cleaned and have her
Inky fingies.
measured for braces so that when she is older, she will have straight...
Teal. Aliens.
If you excuse her, I will send you a homemade...
Washi tape.
That would be great. I would love a homemade washi tape.
Yeah, I can understand how a belly button pain would make it hard to use a pony.
Yep.
Just like his deplorable
Well,
father who can't add.
I mean, you're bracing when you're riding a pony. There's a lot of core work involved, so the belly button would probably hurt. Yeah.
I can imagine that would be true.
Yeah. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. Hollow core.
Grackles.
Should
Get
have
her
straight,
grackles cleaned.
straight teal aliens. Good times.
Those teal aliens, right?
Well, yep. So you gotta get your braces so they aren't all like, crumpled up.
Yep.
Catching live today, which is so rare. Thanks for hosting these. Listening to you all chat about pens and stuff during the week. You catch up on pen cleaning and inking. Good.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that. Always clean your grackles. You gotta keep your grackles
Gotta
clean.
keep
Nobody wants a dirty grackle.
Nobody wants a dirty grackle.
No. Hopefully my blood tests do not show that I have dirty grackles.
I hope not.
If I do, I will let
You
y'all
better
know.
tell me, because that's divorce for sure.
Wow. Oh no.
I don't want those dirty grackles.
Well, then I'm definitely not going to tell you anything about my grackles.
What?
Well, look, Katie. Hey,
Aw,
Blue. Thanks very much for the
Thank you
$9.99.
so much. Can those two dogs have crust?
This cat's butt have crust.
I'm not giving her butt crust at all. I will keep drawing. I will try, and I will be working this weekend.
Yeah. So, we won't be able to show you any next week, but the week
Yeah.
after that, we'll have probably lots of things.
Hopefully, we'll see.
We'll have lots of things. Yeah. Odd's parents have made progress toward coming out here. They got a storage unit today.
That's official. They brought things from Tennessee in their vehicle, and they got a storage unit. So
And now they're here. So.
And now I feel like they're finally convinced of, if they really want a house, being here is you can't really. You can if you're forced to, but we're tired. They can just come and come here anytime.
They charge extra for all my tests today. Our new state health insurance is way worse than it used to be.
Way worse.
So it cost me quite a few dollars that I wasn't really expecting, but it's fine.
Because I feel like
gotta test the old grackles.
Yeah, that's a year exam. They should be. Yeah.
I know.
Anyway.
Well, what are you gonna do? What you guys?
Complain about it for sure.
Oh, I'm
That's
going to
what you
complain
have
about
to
it.
do.
Oh, wait until I write my very vociferous letter toward the.
You should write a handwritten letter. I feel like that really.
I'm going to write several of them.
Make
I'm
sure
going to just cut out letters from magazines
don't
and
make them
paste
look
them
pretty
on.
though. They don't deserve that washi or a stamp. Well,
No.
maybe.
It's going to be, well, there might be a stamp, but it's going to be a special stamp area there. And I have some
Is it
washi.
one with a special finger on it,
I have
perhaps?
some washi just for them.
Oh, okay. Well,
So, anyway, no, it's not stressful. It's just annoying. Like it's not like super expensive, but it's not it's not free, and it should have been.
This is a wellness thing that is a year. You know what I mean? This
It's
is
just my,
a
like, yearly
preventative
checkup.
care.
My
so-
yearly checkup thing. It used to be free, but it's not anymore at all. Well, the checkup will be, but not the blood. So I don't know, man. Whatever.
That's a big part of it, though. I mean,
Look, I could have bought a few pens for the price of that, but they would be, lower end pens.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
It's
and
it's,
with
it's a
man,
few Twisbees.
and
It's a few Twisbees.
with the
worth.
amount of cats, like.
Look, what we're saying is thank you very much for the
yes,
super chats.
it's.
But anyway, that's it. We're
That's
gonna go eat some pizza because it smells really good, and I hear plates. So I think
Well, that's official. We know it's about ready then.
yeah, it sounds good.
I do hear plates.
So thanks very much for hanging out with us today. We will see y'all next week. Tuesday I'll be streaming on Twitch. Thursday I won't because I will be driving in a car.
I'll be driving.
Well, I'll be riding in a car.
Yeah.
Audrey will probably be driving because she does.
Yeah.
So we'll see you then, and think about what you put on the world, make it a better place.
Brahe,
Cheerio, water bus.
don't trust a bivalve.
Unless you decide to trust a bivalve, then it's okay.
Think about it, but have a great weekend. See you on Sunday. I hope you.
Oh, yeah, Sunday.
I hope you should come
Sunday,
on Sunday.
4
If you
p.m.
haven't
Eastern.
been to one, you should do it. It's fun. There's trivia. It's fun. It's a
Yeah,
good time.
we're gonna try weird snacks. We'll do some trivia. It'll be
Sometimes we
great.
have some silly faces because things are not good. I don't expect it because it's turkey, but we'll see.
Yep. All right, folks. That's it. We'll see you later. Bye,
See you,
everybody.
Bye.
Oh, go ahead.
You got
this?
no.